Welcome to day 13 of the 30-day December demo blitz. I am excited to be here because today's topic is one that I know as a founder and entrepreneur you are aware of, possibly struggling with, and just looking for a place to start. So, and that is social media posting. So, there's a whole learning around social media posting that you need to do. This video and this stream, we're just talking about how to get it done, how to get them out there. Once you know your content strategy, once you identify what content you want to post and where you want to post it, how do you get it all done and still do everything that you need to do as a founder? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today in this day of the 30-day demo blitz. And so let's get into the content. So as is we're doing here with this demo, we start with a short deck and then we go right into the tool. So the problem is social media is essential for growth, but it can quickly become a huge time sink. Now I put time suck, but would that not be PC to say time suck? But it is. There's a lot of time that goes into switching between platforms, depending on what your strategy is. For getting engaged with followers because you're busy creating content, which is real. Okay, it's real. Creating content is a skill that you're learning, and then losing insights because your analytics are scattered. So you might be on LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, but you don't really see the total picture of how your posts are doing. And in the beginning, you might not care because in the beginning, you're new. I be honest, I'm still in this phase where you're just trying to understand your audience. You're trying to understand what resonates, what doesn't resonate. And you're just focused on creating value. And I would say, adopt that as your regular. I would say adopt that as your regular position. I'm just creating value. I know for me, that's what I'm doing. I don't have any viral posts right now, and I don't know if I ever will, but I know that I won't be spending hours getting it out there because that can result in burnout, inconsistency, and missed opportunities to connect with your audience. And we don't want that, right? So the solution is some automated social posting. Now there are apps out there that do this. In the Boss Assist platform, we have the social media posting, and it's not a Hootsuite, okay? It doesn't have all the capabilities, but what do you really need? As a founder, I personally just want to get my posts out there. I want to be able to schedule them in advance when I'm, diligent enough to have all my posts done in advance, which I'm still working on it. But if you have the right tool, you can schedule for weeks or even months in advance. Imagine this. Imagine having your whole year in advance. Honestly, what the holidays are. In December you've got holidays. In January you've got holidays. In February, Valentine's Day. March, April, there's holidays every month. What if you could actually identify what your plans were going to be for those holidays or promotions and schedule them in advance? It's a lot of work, to be honest. It's a lot of work, and you need some help with that. If you have a resource or someone who's willing to help, schedule them all out a year in advance, or just schedule them out as they come. This is my strategy that I'm implementing. Just schedule them out as they come, and then you'll have a whole year. At the end of a year, you'll have a whole year, and you can tweak them and update them and just copy them over to the next year, right? And so that's a strategy you can use. You can also track your performance metrics. I wouldn't get caught up in the metrics. The metrics are more of an indicator to me of content creation and what type of content I should create. But metrics don't really translate into clients and customers. Okay. Let's just be honest. It seems like they do. It seems like they should because people track them. Oh my gosh, I had a viral video, but they don't necessarily translate into clients. What translates into clients is valuable content, and then your process of being able to engage with those clients and reach out to them and make a connection offline and online. I think it's great to have an online strategy where your offline contacts know where to find you, and then they can learn about what you do and what you offer through your content. So there's different ways to do that. At any event, content is actually king. So you can, if you are able to create a way to have some regular posting done, then you can focus on building your relationships. And again, that's a process that takes time. I'm creating content. This is a 30-day demo blitz. At the end of this 30 days, guess what? I'm going to have 30 demo videos that I can repurpose, that I can share with people to answer specific questions, So it's just being able to adopt a strategy that's going to help you to reach your main objective, which is the clients and growing and scaling your business, right? So with that, this is what we're going to do in the demo. Now, there's so many features in the social media manager that it's appropriate that we do more than one session on social media. So today is going to be kind of the beginner one-on-one social media manager. And then I'm going to look at the schedule for the next couple of weeks and see where to fit in an advanced social media manager, because there's many features in the social media manager that really can benefit you, but are not necessarily or needed right away, but definitely can save you time, energy, and focus going forward. Okay. So I'll point those out as we go through the demo, and then I'm going to look at where to place them in the next couple of weeks to do an advanced demo. So what we're going to do is, we're going to schedule some posts in advance. I'll show you how to upload. And no, that's an advanced feature. We're not going to do upload a full month of posts in just minutes. We'll do that in the advanced feature. But you won't have to log in every day to publish. I'm going to show you how to do a month in advance, the beginner way, and then we'll do the month in a future session. And then we're going to look at tracking your metrics like likes, comments, and shares in your dashboard. And so you can take a look and identify which posts are catching on and which ones aren't. Okay. So with that, let's go ahead and hop into the platform. So let's do that. Okay. Make it bigger so you can see. Okay. Now, normally, are you seeing my screen? Yes. Okay. So now normally we would use the demo platform, but to see some actual posts and how this tool works, we're going to actually use this platform. So the social planner is within the marketing platform in the Boss Assist. And so there are other things that are here that we won't go over today, but things like the countdown timers, snippets are small pieces of emails and messages you can send. Emails, of course. There's an affiliate manager, an ad manager, and brand boards, which will let you have consistent look and feel across your marketing. But today we're just talking about the social planner. So here we've got the planner, we've got content, and we've got the stats. Okay. So within the planner, you can post out and, well, actually, let's start with the setup. Let's start with settings. So in the social planner settings, you can establish and integrate many social platforms. Not every single platform, but you don't need every single platform, particularly if you're B2B. So here this is where you add your social accounts. Now you'll see Google My Business, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X is going away, TikTok, Pinterest, YouTube, and communities. Now, communities is an exciting one because that means that you can have private hosted communities now, which we do. And communities, we're going to cover that. I can't remember, it's December 30th or 31st in the series, but we're going to go into detail and look at the communities that are available within the Boss Assist platform. But here, it's just nice to know you can post to your community. So Boss Nation is a community that I'm creating for Boss Assist clients. And so I can post using the social media planner, not only to my social media accounts that are outside, but also to my public or private community right here in the platform. Okay. So again, here is communities. There are a couple communities here. You can, this is a new community that we're setting up. But again, you can manage your communities here. Any notifications will come here for accounts that expire. There's a limited amount of time. We want to reconnect those accounts on a consistent basis. You can have categories for your content. And you can also have a watermark that shows up on all your content. So say, for example, you want to have a logo on all of your content as it's being displayed in different platforms. You can do that here. You can assign a watermark. Okay. Now, the other thing, so that's the setup. So here is where your content is. You'll see here you can select multiple. You can establish groups. So say you've got multiple platforms integrations here, okay? You can establish a group. You don't have to put every post in every platform every single time. You can create a group that only has a few. So here, if I said all media, then, and I want to use this group, it would only post to my Facebook business account, my Instagram business account, and my LinkedIn business account, okay? Maybe I have different types of posts. Maybe I have things that are more like ads that are very focused on a feature versus maybe on my personal profile, I want to have a use case or share a story. So you can have the flexibility to do that here. You also can pick the date range for this, and you can also filter posts. So here you can filter by content type, okay? Post composers, CSV upload, recurring posts, review posts, and RSS posts. Those are all advanced features. Those will be in advanced. You can filter by status, published, failed, scheduled, draft, in review. Now, in review is nice because say you have a social media manager or somebody that's working with your team, you can have it set up so that any posts come to you for approval before they go. And then once they're approved, they post, okay? Which is nice if you kind of want to keep your hands on it, want to make sure maybe it's somebody that's new. You want to make sure they are aligned with your brand. You can have that approved or reject approval process here built into the platform. You can also identify who the posts are created by. You can identify approvers and categories that you want to take a look at. You can filter by that. You can also filter by tags. Okay. All right. Now, the list, this is the list of all the posts. So this is early on. I did a post on my personal LinkedIn, my business LinkedIn, my business Facebook, Google My Business, etc. on joining the event. Now, this is, let me just share, this is in terms of, this is kind of a best practice type of thing that I want to share with you. So what I noticed, oh, why is this here? That's here, my light. When I started doing the 30-day blitz, so this would be lessons learned for you in case this is something you decide you want to do. When I first started to do the 30-day blitz, I thought that it made sense to do a daily reminder to attend the event. And I thought the 30-day blitz is a great idea. And it is a great idea, but I don't think it was a great idea for the LinkedIn platform. And I'll tell you why. Because for my target audience, which is growth stage founders, small teams, a certain, 100 grand greater revenue, they're busy. They're not out at a certain time every single day looking at video content and demos, unless perhaps the problem that I'm solving appeals to them. Maybe they'll set aside time to take a look at it. But chances are there'll be some fire or something will happen and they won't be able to get to it. So to have a daily, if I had to do it over again and I really want to focus on my audience here on LinkedIn, I actually would still do a daily demo. I liked having this activity because it's forcing me to be consistent. It's forcing me to take a look at the problems that are faced by my target audience and create those demos that they will need to see someplace during the sales process. But the aspect of having someone come out live every day and look at something, that doesn't really work for me. At least maybe when I get like 1 million followers or something, maybe that would be the case, but it's not. But I tell you what is working is that at the end of this live, and maybe this will work in whatever platform you're in, what I am doing is I'm doing a recap of the demo, and then posting the recap with a link to the replay. And I believe this is highly effective because then my target audience, my founder, in their schedule can look through my feed, see the problem that they're having that perhaps I can solve, and then they can set aside time on the weekend, maybe it's Sunday morning, and take a look at that video, right? So eventually my audience will get to it, but not right now. So that's just kind of like a reflection to share with you, what I've learned so far, a lesson learned here. So let's get back to the planner. So hopefully that's helpful to you. So then, but the point is that I did this on the 10th, way back then, and it allowed me to take this post and post it out everywhere. Okay, here's the post right here, and I can put the additional comment and all that. So you can do the post, you can have it out here. So let's say we're going to do a new post. We'll say create new post. We'll show you how to do that. This is what it looks like. So in this case, I'm going to post this to, let's see, I'm going to post to my LinkedIn business page and my LinkedIn personal profile. And let's see. These are all different channels in the group. So let's post to Boss Nation social media, okay? And what I'm going to post is a notice to say, look for, well, maybe I won't actually post this because it would be kind of weird, but I just want to show you examples. So we can say, look out for the recap from today's 30-day demo December Blitz. It's about social media posting. Who doesn't want to be able to post on all of their platforms at one time from a single platform? Exclamation point. Now, you can get AI help here. AI is integrated into the platform. That'll be an advanced feature we'll talk about when we go to advanced social media posting. You have some capabilities here, things you can do with the text like bolding, italics, emojis, images you can upload. So let's see. Let's create image using AI. Well, that's interesting. I don't know if I want to do that right now, but you can upload from the media library. So I haven't uploaded into here, but you could upload directly from the media library. And you can also add you can also add video, you can add hashtags, you can add other tags, and you can post your follow-up comment here, right? It's available. If there's a platform that it's not available for, it will tell you what platform it's not available for. But here you see you could post to Facebook pages, Instagram business account, profile pages on LinkedIn, etc. Now, sometimes Instagram is a little funny. Depending on the dimensions that are necessary for a particular platform, you will get a message that won't allow you to post, but it's not a limitation of the system. It's just that particular platform doesn't allow it. Here, when you're posting to the community, you can say, we can put a post, a title, heads up on upcoming demo, and you can post directly to your community. And then you can see previews over here on the right of what these things would look like. And we're not going to post today, but if you wanted to, here you can either post now is an option. You can schedule the post to go at some point in the future, which is what we're excited about. You can schedule the post for an approver, and you can also schedule recurring posts. So the platform is very flexible in terms of what you can post and when and how. Okay. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is the calendar, which has nothing on it. But as you can see, these two posts that I did, the calendar will show you the date of the post, the title, and you can actually access the event the post from the calendar. Okay. So that's nice. So you can be able to kind of get a view of what you have scheduled to post. And that can be for the month and also for the week. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about, so that's what we talked about here. Your content, you can review your different types of content that are here. Like I said, I haven't actually posted a lot here because I'm just focusing on my LinkedIn presence, and I'm very focused on LinkedIn. So I'm not even posting additional content on other platforms yet. But my strategy is to move those platforms. My strategy, let me tell you my strategy. Let's talk about strategy. Okay. So my strategy is, the reason I'm not using that platform right now is that I'm creating all of the content for a specific purpose, and that is for these demos. Once the demos are done and the video content is completed, I can package up those videos, get them to a videographer who can then make the content for me for posting on other platforms. So right now I'm posting on the content. I don't want to go to other platforms at this moment. I want to be very specific about the demographic on those platforms because they're all different, and make sure that I'm taking components of this content that is appropriate for Instagram versus TikTok versus other platforms before I post it. So this content is very tailored toward a LinkedIn audience, a growth stage founder who has a specific problem. That's not to say that it couldn't be posted on Instagram and that it couldn't be posted somewhere else, but you do want to be mindful about how how that content is being portrayed for that particular platform for that target audience. And so that's why I'm not doing that right now. And just kind of a tidbit for you, visibility into some of the nuances of social media. Now, statistics. Again, this is pretty boring with my stuff, but here you can see that you can get your social media post performance. So here it tells you impressions, total comments, total followers on that particular post, total likes, and total number of posts. Okay. You can also get the detailed social post performance for all of your platforms at once. So you see here, Facebook, Instagram. Oh, there was one on Instagram, LinkedIn, impressions and likes assigned here based on the platform. Okay. How useful is that? And here on this filter, you can go through and you say, okay, here's my Facebook items, right? So you can see individually, here's how many likes I got. Here's how many impressions here. What I do is, for some things, if I think it'll be okay cross-platform, I'll do cross-platform posts anyway. But I'm really focused on LinkedIn right now. Instagram. Okay, see, there's one made it over there to Instagram. So you can have this detail for all of your posts, okay? And all gives you a complete picture across all the platforms that you're present on. All right. So there you have it. So let's go ahead and switch back over to our demo PowerPoint to wrap this up. So with social media, there's so many aspects to it. You've been introduced to a powerful way to save on time on posting. But let me just, what I want to really emphasize to you is this. The social media posting, I don't want to say that it is difficult, but what's key with social media and marketing in general, okay, marketing in general, it is vitally important that you understand your target audience. Now, I have had founders want to argue me down about this. I'm just speaking to you from experience, okay? And that is that I used to think that too. I used to think, oh, well, I'm just going to get content out there and I'm going to talk about this thing that I do and it's amazing and everybody's going to want it. The challenge with that is everybody's not going to want it. And everyone has a different perspective. They hear different stuff. So I need to be focused on who is it that's going to benefit the best from what I'm providing. And that's where my content needs to be directed. Okay. So as you're beginning your social media experience, I believe it's better to be out on social media with bad content than to not be out on social media at all as a founder, entrepreneur. I think it's better to be out there showing people what you do than to not be visible. Okay. Now, I say that, but I also understand that social media is not the only place where customers are. Okay. So sometimes I think we treat social media like all the buyers in the world are on social media. They're not. However, having a presence on social media allows people to an easy way to see what you're about and get exposed to what you do. That's very difficult to do on a one-on-one networking situation because you have those conversations, you go to those networking events and you have those conversations. And how many times have you had a great connection and then it just fell through the cracks? You never followed up with them. They never followed up with you. No business ever came from it. Maybe you see each other around, you say hello. But when we're networking as founders and entrepreneurs, we're doing it for the purpose of, yes, building relationships, but also building our business. And so it's important that you be out on social media. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it is helpful to have a target audience in mind when you're out here so that when you meet that contact out at the social event and you connect with them on your platform of choice, mine is LinkedIn, then when they'll see your content and they'll understand more about what you do without you having to schedule a meeting or a follow-up meeting or have another conversation because you're busy doing other stuff like meeting new clients, right? But it gives them an opportunity to learn what you do and maybe what you're doing resonates with them. So by the time you actually have an opportunity to call them, they already have been a little bit warmed up to what you're doing. You understand? You see the logic of that, the purpose and the benefit of content. And you don't have to take my word for it. I mean, I'm like you. I'm a founder out here building a business. Okay. And so I'm not Gary Vee. I'm not Dan Martell. I'm not Alex and Layla Hormozy. Okay. I'm just out here like you doing this thing. But I do have tools. And I can tell you that it's beneficial for you to be out on social media. And this is a tool that will allow you the opportunity to do that in a time effective way. So don't be scared, but you need to get out here doing something. Hey, feel free to message me. I mean, if you need help, you got an idea, you just want to bounce it around, you're not really sure, kind of how you want to approach that, then go ahead. If you go out to my website at getcrystallizedAgency.com, at the top there, you can actually, let me see if I can put this up here. You can actually go ahead and, I thought I had my, still learning how to use this Restream, but if you go to getcrystallizedAgency.com, at the very top, there is a tech Q&A. Just go ahead and punch that button, and it gives you a link to schedule a quick 15-minute tech Q&A. If you got a question, do that, okay? Because my heart is really to help founders with some of these things that, quite frankly, I needed help with, and I didn't have, anyone to go to get those answers, and without having to buy something, of course. So you don't have to buy something. You can call me, schedule that follow-up appointment, and I'm happy to help. So the other thing is, there are some platforms out there for social media. What I love about Boss Assist is I love having a single place where I can go. My CRM is here. My email manager is here. My surveys are here. My social media is here. So I can see the full exposures to clients and customers and leads in a single place. We have ads manager here. So there's so many different things. But if you're a new founder, or maybe you haven't really looked at the technology part of your business, if you're looking for a way to understand, well, what tech do I need? What tech don't I need? Then I encourage you to get your free pipeline marketing technology blueprint. This is a tool that I developed to help with that specific problem. You're not sure which technology is best for your business. You're not even sure what the technologies all do. Well, you take a short 5-minute survey and it will let me know what technology stage your business in, whether start, grow, or scale. And then I can provide with you within 10 or 15 minutes a summary that's personalized for your business to let you know what I recommend in terms of the tools and technology you need for your business, whether or not you choose Boss Assist. It just is directional to help you even go out into the market and see what you need. Okay. And then it's just 5 minutes. You go to scaleready.tech, you complete the quick survey, and then you'll get the document. Not only will you get the one that is for the stage you're in, but you'll get all of them, because I believe that it's important for you to see the roadmap. And it's also important for you to see, even if you're in growth stage, what did you miss? What foundational, fundamental tools do you need that you maybe don't have already? So it's good to see the whole picture. So I encourage you to go ahead and get that. And thank you for watching, whether you're watching live or on the replay. It's my intent to provide value here. Go ahead and comment below any questions that you have. Definitely comment any additional topics you'd love me to see. If you want to see the advanced social media, which honestly, if you're beginning, you don't even really need that right now. But if you want to see some advanced techniques, let's hop on a call. I'm happy to do a demo for you. So anyway, that wraps up our topic for the day. My name is Jewel T. Lennard, and I help founders and entrepreneurs to increase profitability by using high ROI marketing technology to streamline operations and drive growth. I'll see you tomorrow on the 30-Day Blitz. Bye for now.